time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Martin Perez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 2-1 home. High and deep to right. Back goes Chu at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Lowry is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Morgan at third with nobody out. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
One out and a runner on third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground. The payoff pitch one more time. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run shot for Big Frank Thomas. Second home run early in the year, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled away. The 0-2 to Piazza. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to short. Mendoza brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Oakland. John Lester gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2-spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Lowry's got it, and there's one down now. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in now, Mario Mendoza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Sin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.